Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen, amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. My dear sweet Islamic brothers and viewers of social media, let's recite Durood and Salam upon the beloved and blessed Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله. Excellence of reciting Durood and Salam upon the beloved and blessed Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. The person who recites 1000 salutations sallallahu ala Muhammad, which is the shortest Durood Pak that can be achieved from the treasures of blessings. You may have a copy in Urdu at home, which is called the Madani Pansura. And in the chapter of Durood, this is the shortest Durood Pak. I'm making the intention that I'm conveying this salam to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and then completing 1000 counts. But if you find it is difficult, then split these counts to 5 daily salahs after your farz, or you performed your salah, do 200, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, which is 1000. And then at the end of the day, make a special supplication and make dua and do isal iswab for the deceased parents, your relatives, brothers and sisters who have passed away. And insha'Allah Azza wa Jal, they will receive their rewards in the grave and you will also be rewarded as well. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Whenever you enter the masjid, enter with your right foot and try to make it a habit of saying Nawaitu sunnat al-i'tikaf. This way you are doing a nafal itikaf in the masjid and you will gain free reward. Each breath that you take in the masjid, you are being rewarded. Remember, some people might sit in the masjid, they might have a chocolate, they might have some food, or it's the time of iftar, or at the time of Taraweeh Salah, we have some people who have bottles of water, and then they recall and they remember, and then they recite Nawaitu sunnat al-i'tikaf. Amir Ahl Sunnat Damat Barakatuhu Aliyah says that do a bit of zikr. Once you've said that, you made a nafli itikaf, you're doing ibadah, and then you can eat, sleep and drink in the masjid. So don't necessarily make the masjid a use of food and drinks only. Okay? You are allowed, but then when you make the intention of itikaf, but that's a muttaqif, Islamic brother that does the ibadat, reads his Quran, learns religious knowledge, then he should do these activities. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I've chosen a topic from Quranic Wonders part 1 regarding Sayyiduna Isa alayhi salam. What aqidah Muslims should have. And many of our children, they attend schools and they are being given gifts, and sometimes they don't know their own aqidah because they're not studied it. Even when I was at the age of 11 to 10 years old, when I attended secondary school, we had RE classes and misinformation in the classes was given regarding Hazrat Bibi Maryam radiyallahu ta'ala anha. And these are some things I can't mention in the masjid. But them things still bounce in my mind that I wish this teacher, Mr. Stevenson, if he's still alive, that now I've gained my knowledge, that I could probably refute what he said. But we are lacking in this aspect because a lot of our Muslim communities attend school, but we don't see what's happening in school and what education they are receiving in schools. And this will invalidate their faith. They will not become Muslims anymore. And you won't even realize that. So let's listen to this waqia and then correct our belief as well, inshaAllah. When Sayyiduna Isa alayhi salam proclaimed his prophethood in front of the Jews, they were already well informed by virtue of the Torah regarding Isa alayhi salam, that Sayyiduna Isa alayhi salam would overrule their religion. Over this reason, the Jews became his enemies. When Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam felt that the Jews will remain rigid in their unbelief and then they will kill him, he alayhi salam addressed the people and said, Man ansari ilallah, who are to be my helpers towards the religion of Almighty Allah. And about 12 or 19 companions replied, Nahnu ansarullah, آمنا بالله واشهد بأننا مسلمون. We are the helpers of the religion of Allah Almighty. We have brought faith unto Allah, and you be a witness that we are Muslims. The remaining Jews remained rigid in their unbelief, and they were conspired to assassinate Isa alayhi salam. They sent a person called Dawateislami to kill Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam in his home. Meanwhile, Allah Azza wa Jal sent Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam with a cloud to raise him, Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, towards the sky. His mother, Sayyiduna Maryam, embraced him out of love and affection. Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam said to his mother, O beloved mother, now we will meet on the day of judgment. And the cloud lifted him towards the sky. This incident took place in Bayt al-Muqaddas in the blessed night of Shab-e Qadr. According to the research of Allama Jalaluddin Sayyuti radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, at the time the blessed age of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam was 33 years old. And according to Allama Zurqani radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, at the time of the blessed age of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam was 120 years. Imam Jalaluddin Sayyuti rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh also became of the same opinion in the latter days of his life. When Dawateislami did not come out of the home of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam for a long time, Jews invaded the home. Allah Azza wa Jal transformed Dawateislami into the appearance of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. Jews killed Dawateislami, assuming him to be Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam. After this, when the family members of Dawateislami observed his dead body carefully, only his face was identical to that of Sayyidina Isa, while rest of his body was of his own. His family members inquired that if the killed person was Isa alayhi salam, then where was there Dawateislami? Was the question. And if that was Dawateislami, where was Isa alayhi salam? This issue sparked so much that civil war broke about amongst the Jews, and consequently a lot of Jews were killed. Allah Azza wa Jal has described this event in the Holy Quran as follows. And the unbelievers conspired to kill Isa, and Allah Azza wa Jal planned to destroy them, and Allah is the best of secret planners. Remember when Allah Azza wa Jal said, O Isa, I will keep you alive till your full age, and raise you towards me, and purify you from the unbelievers, and give your followers dominions over the unbelievers until the day of resurrection. Then you will all return to me, so I shall judge between your concerning matter in which you dispute. After Sayyidina Isa ascension, ascended towards the heavens, Sayyidatuna Maryam radiyallahu ta'ala anha lived for 6 years and then passed away. It is mentioned in Bukhari and Muslim that Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam will descend on the earth close to the day of judgment. And will follow the Sharia of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He alayhi salam will kill the Dajjal, meaning the one-eyed false Messiah, and the Khinzir. Break the cross, and after maintaining justice for 7 years, he alayhi salam will pass away and will be buried in Madinatul Manawwara under the Grand Green Dome, where Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is. Refuting the credo of the Christians, it has also been revealed in the Holy Quran. Translation from Kanz al-Iman, part 6, Surah An-Nisa, verse 157 and 158. And without doubt, they did not kill him, meaning Isa alayhi salam. But Allah Azza wa Jal raised him towards himself, and Allah is Almighty and wise. In the preceding verse, it is said, they did not slay him, nor they did not crucify him, but a duplicate was created for them. Now, this is regarding our Aqidah now. This is something we need to correct if we have any disbeliefs regarding this matter. To sum up, it's mentioned, Sayyiduna Isa alayhi salam was not killed by the Jews. So he was not killed by the Jews, but was ascended to the heavens by Allah Azza wa Jal. Anyone who believes that Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam was either killed or crucified, as Christians believes, he is not a Muslim. Okay? Isa alayhi salam was not crucified. Such person is an unbeliever, as the Holy Quran mentions clearly that Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam was neither killed nor crucified, but he was raised to the heavens, as we've just heard. So my dear Islamic brothers, in this short period of time, alhamdulillah, it's very important and it's a crucial topic that we need to discuss this with our youngsters. Now, another thing I'd like to mention, the chapter of Surah Maryam. If you get the Holy Quran translation, Kanz al-Iman, I would like parents to sit with their children at home and to just go through the tafsir. I know we find it difficult to recite Arabic, but at the moment, English, you need to explain to your youngsters what the correct Aqidah is regarding the matter of Isa alayhi salam. Now, as we believe that Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam came to Bibi Maryam, and he blew in the collar and he gave the good news to Bibi Maryam. Now, some Christians, they have different kind of beliefs. Now, like I mentioned before, in a RE class, full of children, the age of 10 and 11 at a school, their concept of belief, they said that Ma'adallah, astaghfirullah, Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam had a relation with Bibi Maryam, and that's how the child occurred. And this is incorrect. And sometimes they will teach this to our Muslim children. And if you go to the tafsir of the Quran, we know that kun fayakun, if Allah commands it to be and it happens, it bees. Yeah? This is our belief. And inshallah, when you go through this tafsir, and when they attend schools, inshallah, they will have that knowledge to defend their iman. But at the moment, our children don't have that knowledge to defend themselves. But when the teachers are telling these kind of things, they're going to get confused. And then when you try to tell them, look, I learned this at school, Dad. But a lot of our children don't come to school. I mean, the summer school, they don't come to the madrasa. Yeah, the parents are too busy in their worldly life, they're working. And this is why it becomes difficult to educate them sometimes. The more you are attached with the masjid, inshallah, the more the parents travel on the Madini Qafila, the more knowledge you'll be gaining, and the more stronger your iman will get, inshallah. So if I've said anything wrong, I ask Allah Azza wa Jal to forgive us and give us the ability to learn the religious knowledge and to implement the religious knowledge by passing on the knowledge to our youngsters, our family members, and then the outside world. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, inshallah. If you perform your sunnahs,